That moment when you feel there's something different in the way she looks at you, but you're not sure if it's interest or just kindness? What if I told you there are 5 signs that practically confirm her interest, and most men completely overlook them? Today I'm going to show you how to never let these signals slip by unnoticed again. If you've ever wondered whether the woman you like is really interested in you, know that this isn't just a common doubt. It's something that can completely change the course of a relationship. The problem is, we often misinterpret signs or simply ignore the clues right in front of us. This happens because her interest isn't always expressed directly. But here's the good news. There are 5 clear signs you can recognize. And even better, I'm going to teach you exactly how to act when you notice each one. The first sign you should watch for is prolonged eye contact. Now, we're not talking about a quick, casual glance that everyone exchanges. We're talking about a look that seems to last a second longer than normal, as if she's trying to say something without words. When a woman maintains eye contact with you or glances at you repeatedly, this can be a strong sign of interest. Think about it. If you were at a party and someone kept looking at you, you'd probably notice. Eye contact is a silent way of drawing attention, and that's exactly what she might be doing. So, what should you do when you notice this? Simple. Maintain eye contact in return. This demonstrates confidence and creates an immediate connection. If you quickly look away, it might seem like you're uncomfortable or uninterested, and that breaks the moment. But at the same time, don't stare for too long, as this could send the wrong message. The key here is balance. A steady gaze and a subtle smile are enough to keep the interaction going. Now let's move on to the second sign, subtle touches and physical proximity. This is one of the most classic signs, but also one of the most misinterpreted. Imagine you're talking to her, and suddenly she lightly touches your arm while making a comment or leans in a bit closer while speaking. This isn't accidental. When a woman is interested, she tends to break the touch barrier to create a more intimate connection. What should you do in this moment? Respond naturally. You don't need to immediately reciprocate the touch, but you also shouldn't pull away. If the opportunity arises, a subtle gesture like touching her shoulder while giving a compliment can reinforce the connection. The secret here is not to overdo it. Excessive or out-of-context touching can feel forced and push her away instead of drawing her closer. The third sign is something many people underestimate. She laughs at your jokes even when they're not that funny. Laughter is a universal way of showing comfort and affinity. When a woman is interested, she's likely to find you funnier than others, even if the joke is simple or even cliché. This doesn't mean you should become a comedian, but it does show that she's open and wants to let you know she enjoys your company. So how can you use this to your advantage? First, don't force jokes. Be authentic. Humor works best when it's natural. Additionally, use these moments to create a light and relaxed atmosphere. If she's laughing, it's a sign you're on the right track. Just remember to balance humor with more serious moments so the conversation doesn't feel superficial. Now let's talk about the fourth sign. She initiates conversations or asks questions about you. When a woman is interested, she wants to learn more about your life, your interests, and your opinions. This is a clear sign that she values your presence and wants to build a connection. For instance, if she asks about your weekend plans or comments on something you mentioned earlier, it shows she's paying attention. If you want to learn even more about how to attract and build genuine connections, I've prepared something special for you. Check out the link in the description. There you'll find a complete guide that will help you transform your interactions and achieve the results you're looking for. I'm sure you'll love it. How should you respond? Pay attention to these questions and answer genuinely. Additionally, return the interest. Ask about her hobbies, interests, or something she mentioned before. This not only shows that you're also interested, but helps deepen the connection between you two. Finally, the fifth sign is perhaps the subtlest, but also one of the most powerful. She gets nervous or fidgets with her hair when she's near you. This is a behavior that often happens unconsciously. When a woman is interested, she might adjust her hair, play with a strand, or even seem slightly restless. This doesn't mean she's uncomfortable. It means she's trying to make a good impression. What should you do? Be warm and offer a genuine compliment. A simple "your smile is lovely" can be enough to ease any nervousness and strengthen the connection. Don't overdo the compliments, but make sure they're authentic and relevant to the moment. Now that you know the 5 signs, you might be wondering, what if I misinterpret them? That's a valid concern, but remember, the most important thing is to act with confidence and respect. People respond very well to interactions when they sense you're being genuine. And even if the signals aren't always clear, the fact that you're paying attention and willing to create a true connection already puts you ahead of most people. Recognizing these signs and knowing how to act isn't just about technique. It's about learning to read body language and emotions more attentively. Relationships are built on small interactions like these, and the simple fact that you show you care and are paying attention can make all the difference. After all, what really matters is the connection you build and the mutual respect you establish along the way.